Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cooper Hernick podcast. So today, the Toronto Blue Jays on September the 12th of 2021, they beat the Baltimore Orioles 22-7. You heard that right, 22-7, and they have swept the Orioles also. In the third inning, scored 10 runs. 10 runs in one inning, 5 runs in the first inning, 4 runs in the sixth inning. Those were their top 3 innings. See how it goes with the top 3 innings. In the first inning, Teoscar Hernandez got hit by a pitch and drove in Bo Bichette. Then, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hits a grand slam to center field for his 18th home run, driving in Teoscar Hernandez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Marcus Semien. In the second inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Had his 44th home run to left field. And then, in the second inning, the Orioles scored a couple of runs. Doesn't really matter. In the top of the third inning, Danny Jansen doubled to deep left field, and Randal Grichuk scored. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. scored. Then Breyvic Valera hit a single to right field. He was tagged out a second, but Danny Jansen scored. Also in that inning, Jake Lamb hit a home run to right field, and then right after that, Teoscar Hernandez hit a grand slam to right field, and he drove in Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Marcus Semien. Also, Breyvic Valera had a double to deep center field, which scored Danny Jansen and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Third inning, Ryan Mountcastle home run. Listen to this. Look at how amazing this is. I haven't got at the end of this. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the fifth inning had a home run to left field, which scored Teoscar in a 2-run home run. Then the inning after, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had a walk with the bases loaded, which scored Jake Lamb. Then Randal Grichuk had a single to right field. All the guys behind him moved up, and Corey Dickerson scored. Then Danny Jansen singled to center field. Since the bases were loaded, everyone moved up, and both Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and Teoscar Hernandez both scored. Sixth inning, Santander had a home run. Austin Wynns had a home run, and Austin Hayes had a home run. So that equals to 22 runs for the Blue Jays. They completely destroyed the Orioles in this series. They had so many good games in this series. The Blue Jays are so good right now. The Blue Jays are so good, I have to say. They are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. I can say nothing more than they're amazing. So, also, our top player of the day, I would have to give it to, very easily, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who is probably going to win the AL Player of the Week, AL Player of the Month, because he is looking like a stud this month. Today, in total, he had 3 at-bats. He technically had 6 plate appearances, but you can go about whatever you want. He had 5 runs scored, 2 hits, 7 RBIs, 2 home runs. He struck out once. He had 3 walks. He had 8 total bases. He left 1 down base once. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had a great day. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is a stud. I've always believed in this guy, but he is proving my point. He is so good. Hello. Not too far behind him. I can't just not give him any credit for this, but Teoscar Hernandez today in his 3 at-bats, I think, had 4 runs, 2 hits, 5 RBIs, and 1 home run. That is our another good player we had today. And pitching today was Steven Matz. Steven Matz, he's a good pitcher, average. Pitched 6 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs. All of them were earned. 2 home runs, 6 Ks, 2 walks. And in the bullpen, Trent Thornton. I've really not been impressed with this guy. I think he'll be probably cut in the offseason or traded. But also, some good news. Julian Merryweather pitched at the end of the game. Since it was a blowout, they just want to get his arm back into shape. But he pitched a clean inning. He's doing okay. But the Orioles are looking really, really bad. Like, their entire pitching staff is a friggin' disaster. I feel bad for fans of the Orioles. I am feeling so bad for them. But at least they do have a couple positives. I'll say a couple positive things about them. Ryan Mountcastle's looking pretty good. Anthony Santander, the Rule 5 player, he is looking good. Austin Wynns, the catcher, he had a pretty good day. See, I'm trying to cherry pick here. I'm just trying to be nice. Cedric Mullins didn't play really well. I wasn't impressed with him. But Mountcastle, Hayes, and Wynns, they're both really good. Very impressed. They all had home runs. So I think the Blue Jays played really well, and also they are now going to be a wild card. They now definitely do have a wild card spot. I think now they do have a tie with the Yankees for the wild card. But if they play the Yankees for the second wild card, That would be a Blue Jays home game, so that means they'd have the Rogers Center advantage. As we all know, Rogers Center is the best place to play. Who wouldn't want to play at Rogers Center? Best place. I love the Rogers Center. But I think the Blue Jays will be able to keep this wild card. They have a pretty easy schedule except for playing the Rays. But going into that series hot as they are now, I think that they'll be fine. I expect good things from this team. I'm hoping to see really good things. So I'm going to say bye. I love you guys. Have a good day.